What kind of man do most women actually want to marry? You might think it's about the guy with the six-pack, the six-figure income, or the flashy lifestyle. But here's the truth. When it comes to choosing a life partner, most women want something deeper, something many men overlook completely. In today's video, we're going to reveal the traits that make a man marriage material. And spoiler alert, it's not about being perfect. It's about being real. Stick around, because the last trait we'll discuss? That's the one that seals the deal. Let's start by busting some myths. We're often fed this idea that women only marry men who are rich, tall, or look like they just walked off a magazine cover. Social media doesn't help either. It glorifies luxury lifestyles, expensive dates, and alpha male dominance. But if that were really what women wanted deep down, why are so many successful men still single, or worse, divorced? Being flashy might get attention, but it doesn't get commitment. Most women, especially when they're thinking about long-term love, don't care about surface-level traits as much as they care about emotional depth, character, and trust. Let's talk about the difference between what women say they want and who they actually marry. It's easy to say, I want a tall guy with a great job and a luxury car. But when a woman is really choosing a life partner, her emotional needs take over. Security, stability, emotional connection, kindness and empathy, shared values. These things don't show up on her profile, but in real life, they're everything. This is a big one. A man who is emotionally mature, handles conflict without blowing up, listens without needing to win the argument, takes responsibility for his actions, doesn't shut down when things get hard. Women crave emotional safety. They don't want a man who never cries or never shows weakness. They want a man who knows how to deal with his emotions and respects hers too. Emotional maturity is rare and incredibly attractive. Yes, women appreciate ambition. But do they need a billionaire? No. They want a man who does what he says, who shows up, who keeps his promises, even the small ones. In short, they want someone they can count on. Because when a woman is thinking about building a family, sharing a home, or facing life's ups and downs, she doesn't care about your sports car. She cares about this. Will he be there when I need him? A man who knows what he wants out of life is magnetic. Whether he's an artist, a teacher, an entrepreneur, or a mechanic, if he wakes up with purpose, he radiates confidence. Women love a man with direction. Why? Because it signals leadership, clarity, and strength. Even if you're not there yet, having a vision and working toward it is far more attractive than pretending you've already made it. Most women today are independent. They work, think, and live boldly. And they don't want to be rescued. They want to be respected. That means encouraging her goals, listening without mansplaining, trusting her decisions, not being threatened by her success. A man who makes space for her growth earns her trust and her love. Marriage is long. Life gets messy. The man most women want to marry isn't just dependable, he's fun. He laughs at the small things. He doesn't take himself too seriously. He helps her smile when the world feels heavy. It's not about being a comedian. It's about being someone she enjoys being around, even in sweatpants on a rainy Tuesday. A shared laugh is one of the strongest emotional bonds there is. Women don't need a perfect man. They want a safe man. A man who is honest, even when it's hard, creates a drama-free environment, supports her emotionally, makes her feel seen, not judged. That kind of man? He's rare and unforgettable. So, what kind of man do most women really want to marry? Not the richest, not the most ripped, not the most alpha, but the man who makes them feel safe, seen, and loved every day. If you're working on becoming that kind of man, you're already ahead of the game. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and comment below. Until next time, remember, real strength is being the man who brings peace, not pressure.